Hey everybody, today we're gonna start hiking up Burger Peak via Forsyth and Summit Trail, and it's about a 10.6 mile hike round trip. What we're gonna do it overnight is about 4,000 feet in elevation gain. And this is a training hike for me to get ready for the Colorado Trail in a month. All right, let's do this. We're about half mile in and 200 feet up. I can feel it a little bit in my hips because I'm so out of shape, but hopefully in a month I won't be. And I didn't weigh my pack, but it's not too heavy with only, 2 to 3 days worth of food and 3.5 liters of water. We're at about 0.92 miles in, and there's a stream crossing, so this is a good sign. I didn't know for sure if this trail was a dry trail or if there was water, but I will make note of it in all trails for future hikers because it's nice to know how much water to carry. And we've only gone up about 300 feet so far. So, at about a mile in, there's a perfect little resting rock that I'm sitting on, a little trail down to the stream. I looked closer at the All Trails map, and it looks like we're going to cross that stream several times. So I'm not close to the last water before the summit. So looks to me like we're okay water-wise, at least to wherever I decide to camp tonight. We've got about 318 feet in elevation at 1.02 miles in. So I'm going to keep going down the trail that way. Oh, dropped my sunglasses. There is some thunder rumbling, but I think it's off to the east, and I think I'm going to be clear of it, but you never know. I checked the weather forecast, and I saw that tomorrow, like 20% chance over in Cedar City, which is not here in Pine Valley, so honestly I'm not exactly sure what the weather's going to bring me. We'll find out. You will too. Keep watching and experience this hike to Burger Mountain Summit, which I understand there's no burgers up there, so I had to bring an extra can of Spam. I'm at 1.38 miles in, and here's a really nice established camping spot right next to the stream. I talked to a hiker, and he said, so that's the trail on up. I talked to a hiker, and he said the last water is about 2.75 miles in. So that may be where I stop and stay for the night. So I've got about another mile and a half or so to go. At 1.66 miles in and 571 feet up, you'll see this sign, Pine Valley Mountain Wilderness, part of Dixie National Forest. Stream on your left, trail continues up. Looks like we start to gain a little bit more elevation now. I'm at around 1.72 miles and 500 and some feet. I'm going to go up about another 800 feet in the next mile. So I plan to stop at about 2.7 miles where the guy told me there's some water and possible camping spots. So we'll see in about another mile and another 800 feet up. I'm about 1.97 miles in and just going past this place where they've done some trail work and put some logs across the trail. And I'm actually not in that great a shape right now. My hips are kind of cramping up a little bit, and same with like my ribs. And I've drank quite a bit of water, and I had some electrolytes and a good amount of liquids on my hour drive here. But well, at only 2.04 miles in and only 700 and some feet in elevation, I picked a not very idyllic spot to just throw out my tent and took a couple Tylenol PM and just gonna go to sleep if I can, and make decisions tomorrow. You'll see when I show you where I pitched my tent. I'm on a pretty good slope in a tight little spot. But that's it for today. Good morning. Well, as you can see, that's not the most ideal tent spot. It's sloped and cramped, and I couldn't really stake it in or anything, but hey, it worked. And it's nice. I could hear the stream running all night long. There's a little one there, and more over here. Okay, on up the trail. It's a bit of a look back down the way we came up. And here's to continuing on up. We're at about, 2.1 miles, so less than half the way one way. So, according to All Trails, which has been tracking my navigation, and this is like 2.79. I think it might be wrong, mileage-wise, but there was water at 2.5, easy to get right across the trail. Here we're at 2.7, so I'll let you know next time I find some water. Going that way. I came up that way. We're at about 3.4 miles. Continue up that way. To the peak is supposed to be 5.4, so I've got another about 2.4 miles to get to the top. I think I can do it. It's a lot of work for me though. I'm pretty out of shape. I'm about 3.25 miles up and 1427 in elevation gain. So we'll just keep picking my way up. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way to the top. We'll see. Looks to me like, hey, there's a camping spot here. So, yeah, you can totally set up camp here. Place for 2 or 3 tents. Came from down there. I'm at about 4 miles. I think I'm also about as far as I'm going to go on this trip because I'm a little low on water. And I thought there was some past where I got water. And well, I'm kind of glad I turned back, not up on an exposed ridge in a thunderstorm. Oh, it decided to even hail on me. Nice to be under an umbrella. So I'm hiking back down to where I camped last night. About another half mile or so. If you're going up, this is June 8th, 2025, and this is the last water. Easily accessible if you're going all the way up to Burger Peak. So 2.5 miles in, this stream crosses the trail. Fill up here with whatever you're going to need to get to the top and back, which will be another like 5 miles, and the last mile and a quarter is exposed and steep, so plan accordingly. Good morning. That time. Okay, so you've got this water. This is where I camped. And this is only 2 miles in. So you've got this water at 2, you got your last water at like 2.5. Okay. Let's take on out. It's all downhill from here. Literally. Okay. That's a wrap. I would, next time I do this, my goal is to hike into the camp out at 3.1 and summit the next day, chill at the camp again, and then come out. I'd say this trip was a bit of a bust. just because I wasn't able to summit. Morning. Well, my car wasn't broken in, so that's good. Okay, catch you later.